Oklahoma should oppose state question 744. There are reasons why every Oklahoma should oppose this state question, but there are two reasons specifically why rural Oklahoma should be concerned with its passage. First, it will lead to increase in property taxes, and second, the elimination of the agricultural sales tax exemption. The effects of 744 will be far-reaching into rural Oklahoma. Last fall, the State Appropriations Committee and the budget staff conducted hearings to examine what options lawmakers might utilize to pay for 744 should it pass. There are two options that were given. First, raising taxes by as much as 40%. And second, cut all government agencies outside of common education by a minimum of 20%. There are only three categories of tax revenue sources broad enough that legislators could tap into to come up with $1 billion. That being one, income tax, two, sales tax, and the third, property taxes. With the passage of State Question 640 in 1992, taxes can only be raised by 75% vote of the legislature or by a vote of the people. With the state's economy as it is and the unemployment at its current rate, it is unlikely that the system would impose higher taxes upon itself or allow the state legislature to increase taxes at this point in time. It also stands to reason the simplest way for the legislature to raise funds would be through the increase in property taxes and the elimination of sales tax exemptions. These issues have been a long-time priority of Oklahoma Farm Bureau. Let me share some of our concerns as we see them. As it relates to property taxes, since the most likely way to fund this program is through property taxes, rural Oklahoma will pay the lion's share of funding for State Question 744. We are a rural agriculture state, and any increase in property taxes would have negative effects on our rural Oklahoma and its economy. Agriculture sales tax exemption. Oklahoma farmers and ranchers need the existing sales tax exemptions in order for the raw inputs they use in order to produce the nation's food and fiber. Adding an 8% sales tax to feed, fertilizer, equipment, fuel, and seed would be an additional cost which not only means the difference between profit and loss, but may determine the